Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications, okay? This read is going to be for Aries. Aries, I'm seeing that this read is focused on influence by the way of the planet Uranus. Uranus goes through an orbital cycle every 84 years. Uranus influences things that are happening in people's lives individually for the greater good of humanity as a whole. Okay, Uranus is recognized as the god of the sky, heaven. Uranus, the energy of Uranus is focused on the bigger picture, things that are long term and usually have to do with like radical change. Okay, so I'm seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security and money. I'm also seeing that that's not what kids are calling it these days. So there's something about the security that the way that you're seeking security and money, or something that you're doing for money, maybe work or whatever. And I'm just seeing like that's not what kids are calling it these days. They're not calling it seeking security and money, right? They're calling it something else. It could be working or whatever it's called. You're seeking security, the spirit of true self is seeking security and money, and that's not what the kids are calling it these days. So I'm also seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about partnership in regard to community building, and how you are your own individual sovereign self and how you navigate through your tribe. Okay, I am seeing with that northern wind at my parents' house. So you may be at your parents' house, or something about how you're making money has to do with your parents' home, okay? I'm also seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about the southwest wind. The southwestern wind is closely associated and specifically influenced by the planet Jupiter. Jupiter goes through an orbital cycle every 11 years. Jupiter influences good fortune, manifestation, prosperity, growth, and change, okay? With that southwestern wind, it is the process of power that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about in regard to earthquakes. So you may have experienced the earthquake during the cycle of this read, or that may be what is to come, okay? I'm also seeing that the soul has taught the spirit of true self a lesson about power specifically. And power from the southern wind is based in the earth element, and that has to do with the beach. So the beach, earthquakes, I'm seeing something that may be going on. With all of that, there are multiple layers to the reality, so take it as it resonates. Okay. I'm also seeing barfing, so maybe you're throwing up or someone else is throwing up. Confirmation. And that is also tied in with you seeking security and money. Okay. I'm seeing a golden mirror, so this could have to do with someone dealing with challenges of narcissism, either you being a narcissist, someone else being a narcissist, a sense of love bombing, being self-absorbed and only seeing things from one side, okay? I'm also seeing twin flames, so there could be a twin flame union involved in this, where someone is challenged with narcissism and love bombing and being self-absorbed and one-sided, right? In this twin flames energy, I am seeing a yin-yang balance, the union and duality, some type of completion, like completion, coming together and being polar opposites. So it doesn't when you're in a twin flame union, it doesn't have to be all of these things. It's just, it could be any of these things, right? I am seeing, though, that in that twin flame union that there is someone challenged with some narcissistic ways, and however that's described or acted out in a relationship, with love bombing, being self-absorbed and one-sided, okay? I'm also seeing the dragonfly energy. The dragonfly energy is representing lightheartedness, messages from heaven, adaptability, finding things out and changing. Like I said, with that southwestern wind, transformation, growth, prosperity, and even as it may be connected to something that human beings cannot control, like earthquakes, right? So the dragonfly energy is coming in with things coming to light, and also recognizing that it's a time to heal. Remember that the cycle of this reading, what's going on during this read, has to do with Uranus energy, and Uranus specifically influences the experiences that we go through that have to do with and contribute to the greater good of humanity, okay? So things come into the light. Hey. So things being able to heal and come to the light is definitely a part of that southwestern wind, where Jupiter is involved in the growth, transformation, along with that Uranus energy, which is saying like this is for the greater good of humanity, right? Then I'm also seeing the Phoenix card. The Phoenix is representing a new phase of your life, a time to rekindle maybe some old things. Could be this twin flame union. If there is growth that has happened with this Phoenix card, which represents renewal and growth, right, from the person that was dealing with that narcissistic love bombing type of energy, right? I'm seeing this Phoenix energy as like someone that may have changed their mind, changed their perspective, and that's for a good thing, right? If it's the golden mirror card that, you know, is transcended and changes upright, which they are all upright, to be in this energy of the Phoenix, where you rise from the ashes, you have a changed perspective, you are in that dragonfly energy, you are in this twin flame union energy. And something is really telling me that because someone, maybe you or another person, whoever it is that was in the golden mirror energy, like the narcissistic ways and the love bombing or whatever that situation was, I'm seeing and kind of getting energy off of the read that maybe the alignment of the twin flame union is what put whoever was on the whoever's on the challenging side of it, right? I'm not going to say downside or like the bad part or whatever, because it was all destined for you to go through that and to overcome those challenges, right? Though what I'm seeing is that it was also a part of your journey to be in that twin flame union so that you could learn and grow from each other, okay? So regardless of if the narcissistic energy was you or someone else, that twin flame union definitely contributed to your growth, okay? If you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered, is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that have been offered to me is the Queen of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords energy is someone that sets boundaries and don't take no shit. I'm gonna just keep it like that. Right? Sets boundaries, doesn't take any shit, and speaks her mind. And other people trust the leadership skills that the Queen of Swords has, right? So thank you. This Queen of Swords is someone that is funny, comical, like she don't take no shit, and she sets boundaries, and you could be a male or a female, take it as it resonates. So this energy specifically doesn't take no shit, and she sets boundaries, though also can still like joke around and be funny with people or whatever, right? It's like, yeah. So this also is being received as like a generic, organic kind of energy that had been received. So then I'm seeing you in the Ten of Rods energy, where the Ten of Rods energy is just showing me like someone that's working really hard. You may even be a little bit overwhelmed by how hard it is that you're working, or it could also represent like someone that's taken on a lot. It also could be a warning card to just like take it easy, be gentle on yourself, give yourself grace, give grace to others. This 10 of Rods energy is like someone that really wants to be strong, and you may like be finding it difficult to be strong. Or excuse me, you're not finding it difficult to be strong, right? So you're wanting to be strong and you're not finding it difficult to be strong. So I'm seeing that you're like being easygoing in this energy, and that's how you kind of should be in the regard to like, especially if it's stuff that's outside of your control, you know. And you're also being received in this 10 of Rods energy as marvelous and wonderful and incredible. So what I'm really seeing is someone that is working hard, though the work that you're doing is coming effortlessly to you, okay? The emotions and the specific messages that are associated with this read are for you to feel calm, for you to know that opportunities are coming, for you not to feel ashamed, that someone is either admiring you or you have an admiration for someone else, for you not to feel perplexed, for you not to feel upset. If you are feeling shy, like that's okay. The Spirit is saying for you to be more open, for you not to feel hesitant, for you to be energetic, or that this is an energetic read, for you not to feel useless, and for you not to be miserable, okay? I am seeing some full circle messages in regard to whatever it is that was making you miserable. And if you are experiencing any of these emotions or things that are not so great in life in general, it's all a part of like what's been inherited by the way of your family bloodline, and you set yourself free on a path of being able to tap into God's source energy that creates all of us when you enact and enable the strength and the ability to overcome those challenges, right? That's because like it takes humans to make humans. So we inherit those challenges or those hardships or whatever that we did not necessarily ask for, though we do it with grace because all human beings are not made without God's source energy. So you have that God source energy within you to be able to protect yourself, to help guide you, to ask your ancestors and your spirit guides to help lead you, to remember that you're not alone, and to always, like I said, be activated and enabled by the spirit of true self, to learn those lessons and also grow from these situations with the strength to overcome those challenges, okay? You can do this. Prioritizing the wellness of your soul and spiritual maturity is always the correct and best direction, because you don't want to be haunted or to be haunting people even after this life is over, okay? You don't want your soul to get trapped. So with that being said, in the past position for this cycle of this read, I'm seeing that you were in the sun energy. This is like a very joyous energy. I'm seeing that you were like being really silly, very goofy, like having a great time, just enjoying your life, and that was normal to you. So or it could have been like whatever was normal to everyone else that they found joy in, you also found joy in that too, is what I'm seeing. Then I'm seeing that you were in this King of Cups energy. This this could be someone else. This could always be you, though it could be someone else that was in your life, right? This King of Cups energy is someone that's emotionally intelligent and sound and like knows how to control and manage their emotions and communicate effectively. And they can also make space and time for other people to come and share what's going on with them, while also kind of contributing and giving you solutions rather than complaining. Now what I'm seeing with this King of Cups energy is either you were mischievous towards this King of Cups energy, or this King of Cups energy is someone that you don't trust. Maybe you think that this King of Cups is sneaky. Maybe you Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That you think that maybe that this King of Cups is sneaky. And this King of Cups came into your life when you were already happy and content and filled with joy, right? So I can kind of understand where you would be coming from. It's like the Adam and Eve and the serpent in the garden kind of story, right? Where you're in bliss. You are not worried about nothing, and then randomly someone comes along that is emotionally intelligent. Like, this person is aware of their emotions and how to control and manage them. That could be a good or bad thing, right? Depending on what their intentions are. Do they mean well, right? And so what I'm seeing is that this King of Cups energy, whether if it's you or if it's someone else, and it seems like someone is not, like, you don't really trust this person, or you don't think that you should trust this person, right? For whatever reasons are personal to you. Take it as it resonates. This King of Cups energy is also being received as someone that's not deadly. Maybe someone that's safe. Also someone that's not boring. So you may have thought that this person was too good to be true, and maybe that's why you didn't trust them. Either way, I am seeing that someone is having difficulty. Whether if it's you or someone, maybe you, because you're in this 10 of Rods energy, where there's like a warning of overworking and like being exhausted or carrying too much baggage or whatever the situation is. So with this, I'm just seeing that someone is having difficulty when it comes to stability, right? And they're having difficulty when it comes to stability because they're also dealing with issues of letting go of the past and being able to move on. And that's associated with this Knight of Rods. So maybe because someone betrayed you or disappointed you in regard to how it is that they interacted with you when it comes to intimacy. Male or female, take it as it resonates. The Knight of Rods is someone that is ambitious. And then, like I said in the beginning, I was seeing this golden mirror energy. So this golden mirror energy is showing me that this could be someone that is representing themselves as like, they're ambitious, they want to be with you, stuff like that, right? The love bombing is what I'm seeing when I see the Knight of Rods in the challenging position, like this person is having difficulty, or you are in this King of Cups energy and you're having difficulty trusting this Knight of Rods because you're seeing them in this golden mirror energy as like someone that's love bombing and someone that's self-absorbed. And it may be because you also are recognizing that this person is having difficulty letting go of the past and being willing to move forward, maybe with you or with someone else. It could be a friendship, it could be a work thing, it could be a family thing, or it could be like someone that you're romantic with, right? And then it also has to do with like them being stable and secure and having a firm foundation, a place to call home. So this may be why you don't trust that person, or why that person doesn't trust you, whatever the situation is. That's just what I'm seeing that the difficulty may be. Well, that's what the difficulty is that like you may be perceiving this person as someone that is narcissistic and love bombing and self-absorbed, and the reality of it is they're really just having challenges with letting go of the past, healing that inner hurt, formulating a new perspective. And this is what you went through in the past during the cycle of this read. So I'm just seeing that that is what was going on. This person that you were in this twin flame union with, they may have been displaying narcissistic ways, though it was because they were not fully healed, right? And that's what I'm seeing. And I'm also seeing that may have weighed heavy on you because maybe you thought that you were the problem. Though like I said in the beginning, this twin flame union and someone barfing, like it could have been making you sick, right? And because it's a twin flame union, that, and like it was fated to happen, like you were meant to learn and grow from that person, whether if you were in the narcissistic energy or whether if that twin flame person was in the narcissistic energy, you both were meant to be in that relationship and go through whatever it is, whatever the challenges were that you went through, not so that you could pick apart that other person, and not so that they could pick you apart, though, so that you could understand that it's not your job necessarily to change people, though, to be there for them, to help them learn about themselves, whether if you stay in the relationship or you separate, right? It is a connection of transformation and transition, right? With those things coming to the light and healing. And I think that that's probably the revelation type of energy that is associated with the Phoenix, where you're renewing and growing. There's a new phase and rekindling, and you're recognizing that this other person is recognizing that they've changed their mind, that they're not wanting to be in that energy. It's like when I was a child, I did childish things, and then when I became a man, that kind of thing. And the reality of it is we have to give people space to grow. And you cannot assume that just because someone is a certain age, or because you've known someone so long, that they should know by now, right? Usually people learn from their experiences, and sometimes those experiences either are directly related to stuff that they go through with you, or things that, go on without you, and they grow from it and they learn from it in their own divine and correct timing. So don't feel bad if you were the twin flame and you weren't the narcissistic person, and also don't or be filled with spite and vengeance and wanting karma or whatever. And if you were the narcissistic person that was love bombing and you didn't know the error of your ways, and you're starting to learn more about how it is that you actually want to be treated and the kind of energy that you're putting out into the universe, also don't feel bad, because it's something that you had to grow from spiritually, right? So moving on, the last card that I'm seeing you in for the cycle of this read is that you were in the Hermit energy. The Hermit energy is showing me that you needed time to yourself to focus on yourself. You got to go within and fight your own demons. And that's just that, right? I'm seeing you in this energy as being brave. This could, also, the Ten of Rods could also recognize that someone overindulged in something, like drinking or smoking or doing drugs. With the barfing card, like overindulging in something making you sick, right? Or gluttony, or whatever the situation is, right? So with the Hermit card, I'm seeing that you had to learn a lesson, right? Because you're in this Hermit energy where it's like you have to focus on yourself, and I'm seeing that it's a time for you to be brave. Also being clever, and I'm seeing affluent, wealthy, and moneyed. So maybe you accumulated a lot of wealth and you have a lot of money, though you're going through the challenges of, I don't have to have fun the way that everyone else has fun, because maybe they were using me, or maybe the situation or the relationships were one-sided, right? And you're focusing more on yourself because you want to be grounded in what matters most to you. And that should be, like I always say, spiritual maturity and prioritizing the wellness of your soul, because I don't want you to lose your soul in this world. You being human is only a part of your experience, and that's all I'm allowed to say. So I don't want you to lose your soul in this world with the time that has been given to you, okay? So let's talk about your future. In your future, I'm seeing first the Nine of Rods. This is you standing strong in the face of adversity. There are so many things in this world, in this lifetime, that could possibly mess with your mental and your spiritual security, that make you feel miserable or make you sick, with the barfing card, right? And honestly, I think that that's why females get sick when they get pregnant, is because the intelligence of this foreign life that's growing inside of you is processing what the reality is. And since the baby can't throw up inside of you, it's like the Matrix, right? It's like, well, like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, not for nothing though, like all of the good things, all the amazing things, and then also the very scary and not so great and terrifying, really. And I think that would make any life form kind of, weary or nauseous or afraid. And one of the most important things is that Hermit energy that you were in towards the end of the cycle of the read, where you can give yourself grace for all of those feelings that you want to be more in control of. And then you could give grace to others for the fact that you can't control them, and people are just gonna be people, right? And they need space, grace, and time to grow. That's why they're here on earth. Okay? Acceptance is a big part of it. So I'm seeing you in this Nine of Rods energy, standing strong in the face of adversity. Okay? You're defending yourself. In this Nine of Rods energy, you're being received as universally recognized, also lovable, adorable, and endearing, okay? Then I'm seeing that you will be in this Page of Swords energy. In this Page of Swords energy, you're like, or this is someone else, right? That's coming in with information to contribute to you feeling more secure. So this could, like I said, either be you or it's someone else. Either way, this Page of Swords recognizes a new chapter in your life by the way of the information that they come in and they provide to you, okay? With this page, or the energy, it could also be that too. So usually with the Page of Swords, it's like information. So with this Page of Swords, you're being received as like, how do I explain this? Not foul. Yeah. Like, it's not a, like how good smells just make you feel like, oh, at home. This Page of Swords is like, it could be a baby. I won't lie, when I met my goddaughter and held her for the first time, the intelligence between both of us just sparked an awareness of who it is that I am. And I think that, I know that if I never met her at the time that I met her, I would not have conceived the revelations and prophecies that I received, right? And that may be what this Page of Swords energy is. Like, a new life, a new energy, kind of giving you insight on things that are not familiar to you. And it's not a bad scent like the shit that you're used to. Just kidding, but really though, it's like sweet and kind, and it makes you comfortable. Living is not suffering. Okay? So in this Page of Swords energy, is being received as like stunning and bright and fabulous and complimenting and rewarding and glamorous and radiant and astonishing. Then I'm seeing that you will have to make a decision. You will be in this Two of Pentacles energy where you have to make a decision, and Spirit is saying, like, don't be worried. Be grateful that you have the ability to make the decision, okay? Because gratitude and worry cannot occupy the same space in the mind, right? So don't worry. Just make the decision that aligns with the wellness of your soul, and prioritize your spiritual maturity. And if you get confused in what it is, then I'm 100% sure that whatever lesson that you learned in regard to the twin flames union is what information will contribute to you making a sound decision when the time comes, okay? This will balance out the scales in your life, whatever decision that you make. You'll be received in this energy as functional, new, comfortable. Though the decision that you'll make or the choices that you have are not normal. So it's a little bit out of scope, the choices that will be available to you. However, I'm seeing that you will make a good decision, right? Now, what I'm also seeing is the Fool card in reverse. This is someone that's afraid of moving forward, afraid of exploring, someone that is holding themselves back, maybe out of fear of dysfunction, maybe out of worrying about the narcissistic ways, you know. There's someone that is in this full card reversed energy that is being received as irritating, bothersome, and annoying. Someone that may be teasing you, maybe even someone that's trying to troll you, or you could be the one that's trying to troll somebody. Okay? And what I'm seeing is you're mean. Whoever this Fool is in reverse is mean. You're being received as like mean and nasty and offensive because your intentions are to be annoying and irritating and bothersome. So this could either be you that is in this full energy. I don't discriminate on what it is that I see in these reads because that's your life, it's not mine. I have a level of acceptance and I understand that it could be fools all around me. Y'all only gonna have my mind space to do what it is that y'all do for the time that I allow you to do that. And even still, you don't even have that. That part is an illusion. So the Fool card in reverse, where this person is coming off as irritating, I'm just seeing someone is trying to be a troll. So this could be someone trying to be a troll in your life, trying to get you to make a decision. Or you are the person that's being a troll, trying to troll somebody because of the decision that you made. Okay? So then I'm seeing that will be your judgment. To be able to move forward to calmer waters. And dealing with some type of disappointment that you will have to overcome, that's caused by a Queen of Pentacles. Now this is someone that's wealthy, so a female, or you could be a female or a male. So the Queen of Pentacles energy is someone that has a lot of money, someone that is financially secure and stable. So you could be this Queen of Pentacles energy, or like I said, the story could have transpired the way that, I just said it, where the judgment is that you'll move forward onto calmer waters, though there will be some like type of disappointment that you'll have to overcome because of this Queen of Pentacles, or that this Fool card in reverse, this Troll, is going to be the one that's disappointed because you are in this Queen of Pentacles energy. Though the judgment is that you have to move forward, you have to move on to calmer waters because of the disappointment that you went through. Okay. So I'm seeing that what you experienced obviously may have been harmful in the past. Or in the future, you'll feel like it's a harmful judgment. Or the disappointment that you experience will have caused you some type of harm. Because, it's disappointment, right? You people are flawed. Okay? And maybe you wanted a female that was financially secure and stable. And the best thing that you can do after that situation is just ask yourself how you've grown from it. Okay? And there's that card again telling you to be brave. So in this situation, give yourself grace and give grace to others. And take it, as it resonates. Then as far into your future as I can see is God coming in to set you free. With this Devil card reversed. So you're going to go through these trials and challenges of being able to overcome that disappointment. Okay? And it's going to come to you. You'll grow from it. Things will come to the light and you'll heal from it. You'll find things out and you'll change, and you'll be in this new phase of your life because you earn the right to pay off all of your karmic debt, right? It is your time to rise from the ashes and be in that phoenix energy and grow, to show that you've grown, to spread your wings and fly, right? So I'm seeing you in this energy as hardworking and diligent and busy, and also not miserable. So what I'm seeing overall is that God has come in your future to break you free from the bonds that the devil had on you, where you were in cycles of misery. And I'm also seeing that God is working hard to set you free from that, to make sure that you're not miserable. So to you, Aries, I do say be graceful with yourself. And I say that because it looks like there's a lot going on. And in the moment, I know that you could be in that 10 of Rods energy where it feels overwhelming. They'll just take a deep breath and be like, oh God, you're in control. Be grateful rather than worry. Okay? And if all else fails, just pray. No matter where you are, God is with you. And you don't have to perform for God. That's the same person that be with you when you're shitting on the toilet. That's the same energy that be with you when you first had sex. The same energy that's with you if you never had sex. The same energy that was with you when you've done the most embarrassing thing, right? Or the one thing that you've been most ashamed of. And this higher consciousness, this resource of grace and love and home and heart to us will always be there for us, regardless of how the story plays out. But what matters most is how it's making you feel. And if you feel sick of yourself or sick of others, give yourself grace. Okay? I do send you love and light and healing energy. Okay? And I will see you all next time. Bye. Speaking of changes of the winds and new phases, I am an independent government contractor. That means that I go out and I do volunteer service projects, and I've been super busy. So please forgive. Excuse me. Please excuse me for only being able to do like maybe 1 or 2 reads a day, or just 1 read a day, and the timing. And I still do my reads based on time, and that is specifically why it is the way that it is now, because the time has to be offered to me for me to be able to give a full, detailed, and effective read. I am an independent government contractor, so that means that I do go out and I do volunteer service projects. And here is the video for my fundraiser. Check it out. Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels. Bye! I want to thank you all so much for being so supportive of the prosperity and the growth of the channel. Please, please, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. I said please a couple times, however, it's no pressure. So if you would like to, I invite you to like, share, subscribe, and even comment. If you would like to make any donation, the link for the GoFundMe is in the description section, as well as the link for the Poshmark closet for you to make nail purchases if you would like to do that as well. I want to thank you all so much for your prayers, for your support, and I will see you all next time. I hope that you have an amazing evening. I love you all. Give yourself grace, take care of yourself, and take care of those that you love and care about. Bye.